Hi everyone! So today we'll be taking a look at Green Earth made with PG23, and the two I'm comparing today are from Daniel Smith and Roman Szmal. Daniel Smith's is called Rare Green Earth, but it's still made by the same pigment. And according to artistcreation.com, they say that PG23 comes in a variety of dull to bright, dark bluish to light yellow greens. And it could be lightly staining with very weak tinting strength. And we'll get to see that with the Roman Szmal here today. I have to admit obviously I have this on a generous dot card, so I haven't used it at all pretty much. And for the Roman Szmal, it's a new color to me, so I haven't used it much either. But we'll see. We'll see how I like them. If any of you guys do use them, I'd love to know what you use them for. Okay, let's get started. As always, I haven't pre-wetted these. So I'm going in with a wet brush. Oh, it's the first time I'm using this Rosemary&Co quill brush. This one is from the Golden Synthetic line. I'll be testing out these rosemary brushes that I got. So yeah, okay. Wet brush, Rare Green Earth. We'll do a few swipes. Oh, low tinting indeed. Some more swipes. Okay, that's getting better. Still pretty low. Let's see if I could get it up more. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about all I could get it up to. I'm feeling like this feels a lot like Perylene Green, PBK31, except it's much lighter and lower tinting and seems to be granulating too. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, let's move on to Roman Szmal. Wet brush. Dab, dab, dab. Super light. Oh, right away I could tell that this seems to be more yellow compared to Daniel Smith's version. Wow, that's very different. This reminds me of what I've seen online. What do you call it? Glauconite? Oh, there's a bit of milkiness there. I find that some of Roman Szmal's colors exhibit this milkiness in mass tone. Have you guys experienced that? Oops. Wow, that's a big difference. Okay, so from what we could see here right away, I'm certain that Daniel Smith's looks very much like PBK31, Perylene Green. I'll see if I could find that and swatch it here. And Roman Szmal's is like, I feel like it looks like glauconite or whatever you call that. I don't have glauconite, but from what I've seen online, it really looks like that. Much more yellow. I wouldn't even say it's a minty color. It's almost like a green, pastel green gray, if I could put it that way. There's not much granulation showing through in the Roman Szmal, but for Daniel Smith, even though it's low tinting, you could definitely see that there's granulation showing through. Okay, and then I think I want to show you guys, since it's a low tinting pigment, Alright, so I wanted to show you guys how they swatch when they've already been pre-wetted, since it's a low tinting pigment. And some of you may use your palettes by pre-wetting them first, like spraying on some water before you begin painting. So let's see. So I already have some water on there from when we swatched, and then I left it on for about 5 to 10 minutes. So let's see how much we get. This is the Daniel Smith one. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. It's still a low tinting pigment, but at least you're able to get a lot in one go, and you don't need to wait very long. Yeah. Let's see if the Roman Szmal one does the same. Here's the Roman Szmal, already been pre-wetted. Yep, same thing. So if you do pre-wet your paints first, I think you won't have a problem. If you like the color, no problem at all. And for those of you who would like to start painting with these two, or either of them, yeah, I suggest pre-wetting your pans first before starting your painting. That way you don't need to scrub and scrub off of the pan. And we'll wait for all the swatches to dry first, and we'll come back. And I'm back. The swatches have completely dried. Okay. There's not much I'd like to add because there's not much of a drying shift. Basically none at all. And as we can see, the Daniel Smith Rare Green Earth does granulate, whereas the Roman Szmal Green Earth basically doesn't at all. And the hue is drastically different. Oh, I wanted to show you guys that this is Shinhan's PBK31, which is Perylene Green, but they call theirs Shadow Green. And look at that. It's pretty similar, don't you think? I think if you like this color, if you like what you see here, but you don't want it to be low tinting, or you want a tube of paint that has a higher mixing potential, then go with a PBK31. Okay, it's called Perylene Green. Other brands may call it differently, but this would give you more mixing options because it's a pretty high tinting pigment, whereas the Green Earth here doesn't, because it's a low tinting pigment. However, if you do like the granulation, stick with this. Yeah, it's beautiful. I think it would be nice for, you know, mosses on rocks, things like that, where there's like a subtle green to whatever you're painting. Sort of like how Viridian would act in mixes. I'm not sure if I'll be painting with these two anytime in the near future because they're pretty low tinting and I'm not that big of a fan of greens in general. But because I have Roman Szmal Green Earth, I think I'll definitely experiment with it some more. If you guys want to see like a mixing chart of the various mixes the Roman Szmal Green Earth could result in, then do let me know. I can try to do that for you guys. Other than that, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to drink lots of water and stay hydrated. Bye!